We want to live as people that are willing to sacrifice. Love is based in sacrifice. If it's always about me, if it's always about what I get out of this, that's not love. Love is about giving to other people, thinking of other people, and doing that in a manner that is very intentional. My name is Scott Mabs, and I'm the CEO of Homegrown Organic Farms. Our company culture is really made up of 4 specific values: being humble, doing the right thing, exceeding expectations, grow as a team. How we lead really is based in what we would refer to as like servant leadership. You have all these different departments that are doing different things, and you're trying to get them to all work together in a very harmonious manner. We have to make sure we understand our role well and understand how our role affects everyone else. That creates good teamwork.
My name is Gunnar Avanellis. I'm the president and CEO of AgriCare. AgriCare is the farmland services component of the Homegrown family of companies. AgriCare was started back in 1993 by my parents, Tom and Karen Avanellis. My dad had left a career in research agronomy with a desire really to farm and to build a team and a culture just of being servant-hearted. Fast forward 30 years later, and we're servicing farms across California and Oregon. AgriCare being founded in the 90s, and Homegrown Organic Farms also in the later 90s. We had quite a run as family-owned businesses. And in 2013, the Avanellis and France families that started both companies merged their ownership and brought them together. And then less than a decade later, we embraced employee ownership. To become an ESOP, to become employee-owned, wasn't a decision that was taken lightly. It really was a decision that came out of trying to embrace what does it look like to set these companies on a trajectory where those who will run them for the next 20, 30 years, give their life to these companies, can really benefit from the value that they're creating. So for those that aren't really familiar with what an ESOP is, and an employee stock ownership plan, what that means in our context is that our employees each year are, in a sense, gifted and distributed stock, a portion of the equity of the companies that down the road at a future point in time will be value that they can receive when they're ready to retire or leave the companies.
It gives employees, I think, an additional incentive to recognize that they're not just part of something, they're actually an owner in something.
My name is Susie Rodriguez, and I am the general manager of the facilities. Going above and beyond for employees, for people, is just what I do. I'm just built that way. So to be able to be with an organization that believes in that too, it's really close to my heart. Here, we lead by example for something different, and integrity and doing the right thing is just something that you show.
Since our company's founding, we really had a passion for our employees, providing not just a healthy workplace, but also a workplace where our team members could grow. So when we came across the folks at EFI and understood what they were really focusing on and what their goals were, we decided pretty quickly, hey, we want to align with this group, one, so that a third party could also come take a look at what we were doing, and both put a seal of approval on what was really core to our heart, but then also give us ideas and best practices that they'd gathered from other perspectives about how we could continue to elevate who we were as an employer, who we were as a team.
Our customers, our consumers pay a little bit more to ensure that the employees along the way, from pick to pack to ship, have all been treated fairly and accurately. It's really nice to have EFI be able to give those dollars back to those people. The improvements that EFI has made at the cold storage has grown the team. I've had 4 employees so far who started on the EFI team. Those meetings helped them. They helped problem solve. They were in meetings with other supervisors. But mostly for me, the growth that I see is how much the promoting has helped them as individuals to be able to become supervisors, so it's been great. And now more employees have more access to more people that they're comfortable with.
I'm really thankful that we can look around in our businesses, and there's employees who've been with us a couple years that are excited and learning about what it is to work in this family of companies that maybe came from other workplaces that were different. And also we have employees with us 20, almost 30 years, who've seen things grow and develop, and been with us through times when we stubbed our toe or we fell down, and also times when we got it right, or had the opportunity to care in a situation that was really, really hard.
Yeah, we always talk about, the companies are not what leadership makes them, right? We can provide some vision, we can provide direction, but in the end, it's the employees, it's the team members that make the company. We created a vision statement to be the most caring and trusted produce ecosystem in the world. There was a faith foundation that built these companies, and there still is. Everything around us, all of this, we see as God's creation. That love and grace that we want everyone to understand within the companies is based in the foundation of what we see that Jesus Christ did for us on the cross.
I feel really fortunate that we get to lead businesses that have a legacy from their founding of not just wanting to do excellent work, but to care for people and to see people grow.